Episode 13, The Trade of Blades.
As you wish, sir. Come back if you ever wish to hire a warrior of great skill and honor. Okay. You're just random mercenaries I can't even hire. Ooh, Grax. He's a dwarf.
Hail to ye!
This better be good. I've got a fine drink going, and that waitress is making eyes much prettier than yours. I want to ask you some questions. I suppose. Make it quick, though. I've ever so many places to be. Yeah, right. Now you're talking my language. There's one place. Yeah, you look good with weapons. Just don't let anyone hear about it. It's not supposed to get around. It's a club for fighting. We call it the Gauntlet. If you want action, there's where you go. I can sell you a pass if you want. 50 gold. Here's my 50 gold. And here's your pass. Don't say where you got it, although I doubt they'll ask. Nobody talks about the Gauntlet, but people show up anyway. The Board Laid Bear Tavern is in the Black Lake District. Give the pass to the bartender, and you'll need it. Oh, so I should go to the Black Lake District so I can do the Gauntlet here. Cool. More mercenaries. A merchant. Let's see if he's got anything worth buying. Probably not.
Hello there.
Let me see your wares. Nope. It's almost always the same. All these merchants have the same merchandise. Buddy knock something?
Hello there. You don't have the look of one of those Neverwinter soldiers about you. Neither do you show any evidence of having contracted the plague.
Yeah. We have a certain bearing about you that distinguishes you from the ordinary citizen. Based on my observations, I'd venture the hypothesis that you're an adventurer, correct? Yep, I'm totally an adventurer. Gnome sorcerer from the island of Lantan has only recently arrived in Neverwinter. My homeland does have a reputation for producing marvelous machines of outlandish contraptions that not otherwise known in Faerun. We Lantanese are a people guided by the analytical principles of science, observation, reason, and logic. But don't allow yourself to be misled by the rumors and hearsay. We aren't all kooky inventors, as some would have you believe. I myself am a sorcerer, for example. The Lantanese people do not disparage magic, although many do not understand it. However, in my land, we rely on the arcane far less than the other peoples of Faerun. We prefer to seek scientific solution to a problem rather than a magical one. Often, through observation and experimentation, a problem can be solved without resorting to magecraft. Of course, sometimes a little touch of the arcane is a good thing. When the situation is appropriate, I do not hesitate to use my powers, Balathal. I may be from Lantan, but I am first and foremost a sorcerer. There's no logical reason to continue this conversation, is there? But if you find yourself in need of good sorcerer, come speak to me again. Okay. What about back here? Oh, who's this?
Please now, I already told you that I didn't mean to step on your cat. It ran right in front. You're not that other one.
Yeah, no, I'm not that guy. Oh goodness, how embarrassing. Why does this always happen to me? Who are you exactly? Before I tell you anything about me, I'd like to ask you a question, if you don't mind. Sure. You're not one of those dirty, underhanding, conniving thief types, are you? No. I have had nothing but problems with irritating, despisable thieves ever since I left. But that's not important right now. Let me introduce myself. Sure. My name is Linu Laneral, a devout priest of Sayanine Moonbow. I seek to continue my adventures by hiring myself out as a healer. Healers are always good, because they're healers. I came to the city believing that I would stem the tide of this plague with the powers of Sayanine. Alas, it defied every attempt to find a cure. I worked long, hard hours in the Temple of Tyr, trying to alleviate the pain of the sick. Finally, after working through several days and nights, I was exhausted. When I tried to stand, I fainted. Well, I fell over and bumped into a glass statue of the symbol of Tyr. One of the balanced plates flew across the room and smashed spectacularly right above the head of the high priest. Damn, you are clumsy! The crash was so shocking that the priest sat down right on top of the rather large shard of glass. I'm sure it healed up just fine once they stripped him and pulled it out. I was unhurt, but the other priests didn't seem too concerned about that at the time. They asked me to find somewhere else to keep the wounded, as if it was my fault somehow. I don't want to be a dick, but seriously, that clumsy? Come on. You are kind to say so, but I suppose it didn't help that I had accidentally lit the altar on fire the previous day. I'm not really clumsy, I'm just tired. My troubles don't come from a lack of dexterity so much as poor timing. Don't worry, I'm good in a fight and an excellent healer. Each day I've been assisting victims of the plagues in the slums of the Black Lake district, where they lie in the street, ignored by the residents and guards alike. Well, not anymore. The last time I visited there a couple days ago, I was attempting to help a sick old woman off the street, and I was set upon by several thugs. People are terribly discouraged because they figure that they are going to catch the wailing death. So they aren't overly concerned with morals. In their desperation, they turn to theft, or worse. I want to go back and help, but what can I do? I think that if I earn some more experience, and maybe some gold, I'll be able to make a difference. What do you know about the Black Lake district? Some of the rich nobles have collected exotic animals and made a zoo for their entertainment. The conditions of the zoo are supposedly to be disgusting, and the animals have been mistreated. I should have done something about it, but the sick and dying of the city are enough misery for anyone. I heard there is a druid here in the core who is looking for someone to help free the animals. If you want to go to Black Lake district, you will have to cross the slums. Plenty of looters would like to stick a knife in you, so having someone who can guard your back and heal your wounds is a great idea. Yeah, we'll talk later. I'm not sure who I want to hire for helping me out, or if I want to hire anyone to help me out. I might. Let's see. Who's this guy? There's Sharwin over there. No, stop it. This way. Come on.
I know you.
I know you. You were at the academy during the slaughter of the students.
You were there when the assassins came.
Why is it so quiet? Sound options. Voices are up all the way. Let me turn this up a bit. Okay.
I know you. You were at the academy during the slaughter of the students. You were there when the assassins came.
Yes I was. I'm Gringna, a monk of the Order of the Long Death. The grisly account of the academy is no great secret to Belethal, not to those who seek such things out. Tell me, as you stood amidst the blood-soaked corpses of your fellow students, did you gaze upon the face of death? Did you look into his cold eyes and feel his icy touch upon your soul? That's a little bit creepy. Many find the members of my order unsettling, for we embrace death in all its incarnations. Yet in times like these, my skills are in great demand. What kind of skills have you got? I am a disciple of torment and a messenger of death, the Silent Lord. I bring the absolution of pain and anguish to my enemies, to prepare them for a brutal and purifying end. Okay. In truth, my skills are not so different from any other soldier or hired blade, though I embrace the beauty and perfection of my enemy's death with the zeal others often lack. Still creepy. Okay, well, what do you do in Neverwinter? There's a foul taint upon this city. Death. True, permanent death is perfect in its absolute finality. Pain, suffering, anguish, torture, These are the tools that prepare us for the Master's soothing embrace. But this plague is unnatural. Its victims never pass to embrace the Silent Lord. The Wailing Death is a blight upon the world that must be ended. So far, I have uncovered no answers on my own that might help this epidemic. Though I am eager to search the Beggar's Nest. What's the Beggar's Nest? I have heard rumors that in the blighted district, zombies walk the streets. Few things are so reveled in my order as the abomination of the undead. Okay. It would be reasonable to imagine there is some connection between the undead and the unnatural end of those who succumb to the Wailing Death. Why haven't you investigated the Beggar's Nest yourself? Alone, I am not likely to survive the dangers of the distance. And throwing my life away is a foolish way to serve the Silent Lord. My death will come in its appointed time. Well then. So there's that guy. Then we have over here, we have Sharwin.
Who's this? Some poor soul straggling in off the diseased streets? Are you here to join our ranks and beg for an employer? Or are you actually here to hire someone?
My name is Sharwin, and I call this city my home. I seek adventure and excitement. If you seek the same, you'd be smart to hire me to accompany you. Does that make a difference? I see people I've known my whole life falling to sickness all around me. I'd say that gives me more motivation than most. And, incidentally, I'm no girl. What is it to be, then? Duty and honor? Power and riches? Somehow I doubt it matters, as I'm willing to bet you'll find adventure and excitement along your path regardless of whether or not you seek them. I am a caster of bardic magic, so she's a bard. A master of all skills and a teller of the oldest legends. And with or without your help, I intend to achieve my own fame in my time. One day, bards will sing their songs about me. I suppose such talk may make me seem arrogant to you, my lord. If so, I don't particularly care. I have known the path I was on for a long time. I left a life of riches to live the life of a bard. Ooh, riches? If my own family had its way, I would be by now comfortably married to a wealthy man I could never respect, bored to tears in my large Black Lake District mansion. That's interesting. How odd a game the fates play. My family lies mostly dead now. The Black Lake is full of frightened fools who bury their heads in the sand and pretend the plague won't touch them. What do you know about Black Lake District? Plenty. It is full near to bursting with rich, frightened nobles who would rather wall off the district from everyone else than pretend that the rest of the city doesn't exist than actually try to help. There are those within the district who are trying to rally the rich to aid the rest of the city, but their cries mostly fall on deaf ears. One day the plague will come to them in force, and they shall regret their selfishness. Is there much else to tell? It is possible that one place in the city that remains yet orderly and plague-free, although getting inside its walls may be a bit of a problem. There is some element of seediness, perhaps, every place you find the rich. And find places they can indulge their strangest tastes. I understand the local tavern's basement has its distractions. One thing I know for sure, if you intend to get anywhere in Black Lake, you best rely on charm rather than muscle. Or maybe bring a companion who knows the terrain. Have I scared you off already? Oh well, do come back once you grow yourself a backbone, my lord. Well, you have a mouth on you. And I'm going to be taking it now. I don't really feel like bashing it open. Those are all the henchmen, I believe. And, I talked to the guy back here, right? Or is there a guy back here? No, there isn't. But there is something I can loot. More gold coins for me. Okay. So... Go back this way. So those are all the henchmen. I'll pick one later. And then... What's this place? Oh, well, I could have read the sign here. Ah, the Moonstone Mask. Should I go into the Moonstone Mask now? Sure. So this...